Look at me. Absolutely wonderful. I'm not complaining. It wasn't bad, was it? Lucky duck. Lights are on. I'm still sat here. I feel giddy. Can't compute. Good night. Snow starts to fall. Watch this, everybody. Look at that. Look at that. The superstars arrived yesterday and they just kept going till they fixed it. God bless them. I can confirm to you that washing up in a saucepan by candlelight is not the most effective way to wash up. So if you have a power cut, wash up in the daylight. It's worse than when it went in. Look at me. Lights are on. Order of the day is to put back the house and clean it and get ready for going away. We're going away on Thursday, and I've got 2 different friends coming at different times to look after the house, the dogs and the chickens. So I don't want it to be absolutely disgraceful for them, because it's like, so one of them's in the middle of a bit of a horrible divorce, so it's an escape for her, and sorry about that, an alarm went off. And the other one is, well, she looks after her mum. She doesn't have to be there 100% of the time, so she can kind of come here and go there. And it means that because she lives with her mum, or mum lives with her, it just means that they get a break from one another. So it works out really well for all of us, because I know everybody here is looked after and they get like change of scenery. Why did I tell you all of that? I don't know. When the power came back on, and I'm not complaining, the alarm went off and all of the neighbours' alarms went off, burglar alarms. So it was a bit of a fracas up here in the middle of the night, but just delighted to have the power back on. It hasn't been an ordeal. It hasn't been a nightmare. It's just been, you know, slightly challenging, enjoyable in many respects. Glad the power is back on though. And I hope it didn't come across that I was complaining, you know, like, this is terrible in this day and age, having a power cut for so long, because I honestly, truly did appreciate that there was a lot of incidences for them to deal with. And we were only 16 properties on this loop. Nobody registered as vulnerable, and there were far more urgent places to send the workers. Yesterday they started up here at about 4 o'clock and they said, we're just going to keep going until it's done. It was raining, it was cold, it was windy. There must have been about 15 guys. I didn't spot a woman. There could have been a woman, but there were 15 guys easily. 6 different vehicles for different things. Wood choppers. They had the you know, the telescopic thing with the box that the people go in, and they were up there doing a highly skilled job, 4 hours in miserable conditions, and got our power back on, and just hats off to them. But yeah, I hope it never came across that I was like PI 55'd off with the situation, because although it wasn't the best, it wasn't bad, was it? I mean, we were fine. We had the wood burner, we had our little camping stove. You know, we could have gone on indefinitely like that, especially since I borrowed Franca's washing machine and shower again yesterday. So, you know, we were absolutely fine. Oh, my arm is aching like mad. And I need to crack on. Just need to get on with stuff. So who knows what this vlog will be like today. Who knows? Oh, and I forgot to say as well, two of my friends rallied around me and picked up laundry, bed linen and stuff like that, and have taken it off to do at their house, and we'll bring it back. Or I'll go and pick it up later today. I honestly just feel like such a lucky duck. I've got lovely friends and I have electricity in a warm house. Oh, so lucky. Well, I don't know how this is going to look when I've put the footage into iMovie and then pulled it out of iMovie onto the camera roll and then put it into YouTube. But looking at myself on the screen now, I look like I've got a full face of makeup on. Absolutely wonderful. I've got blusher, concealer, and mascara on, but it's making me look like I've got really good eyeshadow going on. I don't know how it's going to look for you in reality on your TV screen. I forgot to report back, I think. Or did I show the baked potatoes? I've just been catching up with comments, and somebody said, how were the spuds? How was the stew? It was all good, really good, and the potatoes were delightful. I think I might have shared them. Oh, I can't remember. It's all in the iCloud now. It's gone. I've been asleep since then. Did I tell you just now that the alarm went off in the middle of the night and woke us all up? I wasn't cross. I haven't had a coffee for a couple of days because we'd rigged up the freezer and just that took precedence over the coffee machine. I've got so many jobs to do today, but I'm just really enjoying sitting here in a warm house. I know that this room has been warm, but when the rest of the house is cold, it creates a draft, doesn't it? The heat tries to find and fill the cold. So although it was warm in here, it always felt a bit like I couldn't quite get warm. But I'm feeling warm now. I'm not holding my boob. I know it looks like that. I don't know why I do this all the time. I sort of hold onto my side of my body here. I do this a lot with my back of my neck and that with the back of my hair. I do it a lot. It appears very affected, in my opinion. I apologise. I'm still sat here. I keep finding reasons to not get up and move away from this lovely little comfy spot because I've actually managed to get myself sat in such a way that I have no discomfort in my rump or my back. This is turning out to be such a good day and Bunny is looking super cute. Look at her snuggled up on those pillows, on those cushions. They're relatively new. I mean, they were only done, but even so, they're cotton velvet and they're really rather lovely. And I'm allowing the dog to just snuggle up on it. And Margot the Merkin is snoring away. Oh. As I was saying, distracted myself. I've been finding things to do so that I don't have to move. So I've been going through all of my emails and I had a reply from my email complimenting the burglar alarm engineer. His name is Jamie. That suits him perfectly because he's got that sort of temperament that reminds me a little bit of Jamie in Love Actually, who was played by Colin Firth. I think I just said Colleen Firth. That's a different person entirely. So, Jamie, what a lovely, lovely chap. She said he is their most complimented engineer. I am not surprised. I hope they give him a big pay rise. Oh, I've just heard the washing machine beep. I'm treating myself today to washing everything on a fast, intensive wash and then putting it in the tumble dryer. I never do that. Never. I mean, I will hang up as much as I can, and then what's left will go in the tumble dryer. That to me feels like the most magnificent. Oh, I've got my hands full, I can't. I always walk out of a room and check what I need to take with me, but hands full. You're in this hand and this is in this hand. Don't get me wrong, I did enjoy camping, cooking and all of that sort of thing, and being resourceful, and just quite proud of how we just cracked on with it and all that, but I'm loving having electric. Do you know what sorry, that was probably noisy. Do you know what the biggest thing was? The biggest thing that I am loving today, aside from just making a cup of tea in 5 seconds flat, the best thing about it is washing my hands in warm water. That is the best thing. I feel giddy. Well, as if today couldn't get, no, what's the word? Today couldn't get any better. Just excuse the fridge. I'm about to clean it. It's not been turned back on yet. All the stuff in there that you can see is either stuff that I need to chuck, or it's things that will be absolutely fine, like jam. So we're not worrying about it. Anyway, parcel force man's just come. He's normally quite moody. It's taken me about 15 years to get him a bit happy and smiley. He just needs, he's a bit like me, he needs words of praise, and he needs someone to acknowledge that he is run ragged. So I've been doing that, and it's been working well. Anyway, he's just told me a lovely story about a lady with a wooden leg, which I very much enjoyed. But look what he brought. It's a hamper. Let's see what we've got. It'll probably be the same stuff as last year. We get this hamper every year sent to us by somebody Toby works with, and it's always an exciting day. And there are things in here that I really, really love, and there are things in here that always get chucked out in about November time. So we'll have a look. And what's great is it's come in this nice hamper, and of course I've got lots of these and I keep Christmas decks in them, but this one I'm going to fill with Christmas things that need to be passed on. Things like Minecraft t-shirt that Wilfred's grown out of, and a few other little things, you know, like Christmas Minecraft. So pop that into the charity shop in a timely thing, because the problem is, if I were to take it in January, where are they going to store it for a year? So I store these things and then take them to a charity shop. Okay. Oh, they're new. Love this little bag. I've seen this before, they've done this before, but I can't remember what it contains. What is this? Italian style biscuits with chocolate drops. I think that would be biscotti. I want to make biscotti. Truffles. We always get truffles, but this is a different box. They look nice. Sweet chili flavour crisps. Oh, a fruit cake. Oh, white chocolate chip and strawberry oat biscuits. That's new, not had those before. These come every year. Absolutely love this tiny little useful sized tin. Bombay mix, you can keep them, thank you very much. Cheese biscuits, these are delicious. They're a different packet as well. I don't think they've got the thing in here that we don't eat. Clotted cream fudge, love that. These are new. Artisan sweet crackers, look at those. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to hide this away from myself. And then you get, oh, hang on, there's more than I thought. Oh, hang on. We've another layer. Oh yeah, tea bags, these come every year. Amaretti biscuits, these are delightful because they're tiny little ones, love them. And then you get a bottle of fizz, a bottle of red, small bottle of port. I think there's cheeses in here. Oh my goodness. Oh, chili jam. That's new as well. I think they've really changed things up this year. Oh, there's no cheese in here. Why did I think there was? Oh, I love Thursday cottage jam. That is adorable size. That's one of those jars I like to keep for ages and then realise that it's just cluttering up and I have to recycle it. I think that's it, chaps. What a lovely, ooh, isn't it lovely? I sound like a right royal pillock today. It's because I'm showing off to myself. It's because you guys are with me, you know, I'm showing off in front of me chums. That was lucky. I thought I'd left my phone out with the chickens. Oof, I'm very chilly. I've just been out and put them to bed. I've got their electric door closing at the right time now. It was, for all this time, it's been fine with closing. This is boring, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Closing depending on the light levels. But lately, my red hens have been getting locked out of bed, and then I've been having to get them. It's very tricky because of where they roost, and put them into bed. So I've changed it so that it does it by time. So I'll have to adjust it as the light changes in like next week. I've been a bad vlogger today. I've just had my head down, cracking on with stuff. I'm really aware that I've only got one full day and then one morning until I'm sort of doing the going away thing. I've done loads of laundry, lots of housework, lots of sorting out, been to the shops, got incredibly overwhelmed. I know I've forgotten loads. That's annoying, that washing machine noise, isn't it? I know I've forgotten to get probably loads and loads of things, but there's still time, and I can always put it on my online order, although I've treated ourselves to an Ocado delivery for all the nice things at Christmas time. However, I don't really want to be getting things like lemonade from there. I'd rather get that from a less pricey supermarket. Right, we're off out to there's like a restaurant at the bottom of the road, and we're going to go there. Oh, my nose is so cold, it's getting condensation. We're going to go there and have a bite to eat because I just can't compute. Can't compute. I don't know what to cook. We're playing this. Oh, my screen is filthy.
What does that mean?
If I move that, technically this row's participated.
Well, you've got to roll it properly. Wait, how did you take this? No? Okay. Go in this thing. Right.
Well, I just
So-
oh.
No, I shouldn't move that row.
Where'd you get this game from?
Go on then.
It doesn't always work when you have one hand. Come on, shoes.
Did you enjoy your meal?
Yeah.
Good. Over and out, guys. Fresh sheet night. Oh, can't wait to dive in. In fact, I'm going to try and dive. Oh, ow. Oh no. Oh no. That was not an invitation, Bunny. Right, say good night.
Good night.
Good night. See you tomorrow.